All right, Diontae, after a year with 3 teams, here you're at another new place. What feels right here?
Just the love around the building, just how they took me in, just giving me another opportunity, just come out here and just, put what I've been putting on film, out here, in front of the Browns fans, just give them what they've been looking for, just really just turning over a new leaf.
Okay, well then let's go right there. Turning over a new leaf. What does that mean?
Fresh start. After last year it was, a lot, but this year I'm ready, new clean slate, just focus, taking it one day at a time, and just, chips gonna fall where they lay at the end of the day. So as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, I shouldn't have nothing to worry about.
Diontae, if we go back to Pittsburgh when we were together, there was a run there, 3 years, where you were one of the most productive receivers in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That level of consistency.
Right.
Can you get back to that? Is that still in you?
Yeah, for sure. It ain't go nowhere. It's just a matter of whenever I get my opportunities, when I can show and put it on display.
When you think about last year, Carolina to Baltimore, Houston, and some of the hiccups, what do you think that's attributed to, and how do you know that that's behind you?
I try not to really think about it. I mean, it's still be in the back of my mind, because I obviously messed up a lot of money, during that whole time. So, I regret it every day. But, like I said, I'm not perfect. So, this year, I'm just worried about the little things and what I can do to contribute to the offense in some sort of way, and make the most of my opportunities and just be a good teammate.
Okay, so when you say that, when you think about those regrets, how are you a different player on the field now because of everything that happened last year?
I'm just saying more just focus on the right things instead of worrying about the wrong things, and not pressing when I get out there, or just, when you're waiting on your opportunities, not being impatient, and just, staying locked in throughout the whole process.
What about this offense? What suits you?
I like everything about the offense, just how they get guys, put the guys in a position to have success, and the quarterbacks, the quarterbacks we had, 4 or 5 quarterbacks we do got, just watching them compete every day is good.
I'm ready to come out and throw to you at this point.
Yeah, but just going out there with those guys, it's a blessing just to go out there and compete and see who's going to win the job. So I'm looking forward to it.
How about that? When you were in Pittsburgh, you did play with so many different quarterbacks.
Yeah, my rookie year.
So how does that help you now when every day you've got different guys throwing to you?
It's football at the end of the day, so as long as it doesn't matter who's throwing the ball, as long as you make the person throwing the ball look good. So I feel like that's what any receiver. It shouldn't matter, but obviously you want the repetition with whoever the starter is. But like I said, football gonna come to you the same way. Just make the play.
All right, before we go there, then tell me your one favorite thing about Shedeur Sanders.
Shedeur, he's a character. His personality, I don't know if people think he's one way, but if you really get to know him, he's funny. Funny guy for real.
I think he seems funny in public.
Yeah, he is funny.
But he's more funny in private?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Favorite thing about Dylan Gabriel?
I'm still getting to know Dylan. He's quiet. He's a quiet person. We sit next to each other in the front team meeting room and whatnot, but he talks to me here and there, but he doesn't really say much.
Focused?
Yeah, he's really locked in.
Is he quiet in the huddle?
Nah, he takes charge of the huddle, but off the field, he's more to himself. Whenever, team guy,
Okay. The one that you know the most, favorite thing about Kenny Pickett?
Same. Hard worker. He's not really I personally haven't seen Kenny be that type of guy. You got to get to know Kenny, and I feel like he's just more to himself.
Does he seem like a different player than when you played with him a few years ago?
For sure. He seems like he's more locked in. He got a Super Bowl now, so he knows what it takes to, so just being out there and being with Kenny is a good thing, to be out there with him again.
All right, and last one. Favorite thing about Joe Flacco?
Joe, the vet. He's going to bring that experience. Old school guy, not going to do too much. Just come to work every day.
Did he tell you back in the day how tough receivers were over the middle?
No, I kind of like to pick his brain on how stuff was, back in the day. I know they were tough because I used to watch a couple of the games, so I know about it, going across the middle.
All right, Diontae, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
And best of luck.
Appreciate it.